Yo, so today I want to get into self acceptance. I follow a lot of guys on YouTube that give advice about dating and self improvement and all those type of things. And one thing I notice a lot of them really don't touch on is the self acceptance piece. Now, this is my thing. Before you do anything else, any self improvement, any financial improvement, any physical improvement, the first thing is self acceptance. You gotta learn to accept the things that you can't change about yourself. You gotta become more familiar with who you are. Your strengths and your weaknesses. Um, Throughout my journey and my life, I've been pretty much having a hard time like accepting a lot of things about my character and who I am. The way I think, the way I do things, and it's still it's still a journey for me. You know, but up until this point, you know, I'm learning more and more to accept me for me, and just learning how to live my life and get the best results in life just by being myself and improving the things that I can improve and learning to accept and let go of the things that I can improve. Now, this is very important because when you learn to accept yourself, you kind of find your place, in the world and amongst other people. For example, I got a small circle of friends. I never really had like too many friends. I had a lot of people who knew me and who I knew of, but never a big circle of friends. And one thing I noticed by accepting myself, it made it a lot more easier knowing my place with my friends and knowing myself. And when we interact with other people or whenever we go out to like a bar or something dancing with females, I have a better time now that I'm getting to know myself and I am accepting who I am. Like, it's funny because I never been the most confident out of my friends. I never been the most good looking. I never been the most sociable. Um, Out of all my friends, I'm usually always the shortest guy. Yeah, and I would say the only thing that I really have going for me is the way that I think and my intelligent mind and my ability to research information and to obtain and retain information and kind of use it to guide my life and to do things that other people not really on. Usually people will catch on to a lot of things late, and that's one thing that I've been blessed with. My ability to use information to my advantage. But being the least attractive, the least funny, the least sociable, the least confident out of the group, dealing with that, it was hard. I spent a lot of time in my mind, just overthinking things, wondering why I wasn't having, success in certain areas of life. And it was mainly because I wasn't accepting my truth. I wasn't accepting reality, Um, Even though it was dead in my face, I tried to fight it, and that's the thing, man. You can't fight reality. Um, and now it's to the point, like we went out, me and my boys, we went out last weekend, and one of my boys, he a cocky son of a bitch, like he was pretty much like was saying, yeah, man, I get girls everywhere we go. I got like five numbers, you know what I'm saying? And I told him, I was like, man, that ain't nothing new, You usually pull girls wherever we go. And just for me admitting that, that was it felt kinda good because it's like instead of me fighting that fact and like being in my head like, damn, he got more numbers than me. Um, it's like I just accepted, reality. And the reality is usually when we go out, um, he pulls the most girls, you know, uh, he gets the most choosing signals. And for a while, I wouldn't say I was jealous of that, but I just always felt as though, what makes him so special, And the thing is, it's not about what made him so special. Matter of fact, exactly that's the thing. I'm worrying about what makes him special, but I wasn't looking at what made me special. And that's the whole problem. You got to shift your focus from focusing on other people and just focus on yourself. And now that I came into that understanding and I'm getting better with accepting myself and just, um, dealing with my weaknesses and improving my strengths. I notice like when we go out, I have a great time. I'm not in my head. It's becoming to the point where like I'm the leader. Like, my friends they following me. And it's shocking to me, because for me to be the least attractive, the least confident, the least sociable, you know, I've improved to the point where me accepting myself, that self acceptance, it just exudes confidence, and it just draws everything to me. So that's an important thing where when you becoming a more attractive version of yourself, um, you just gotta accept yourself, man. You gotta accept your flaws, your perceived flaws. Um, excuse me. And you gotta think about, the things that make you better. You know what I'm saying? The things that you can improve, and just know that everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna accept you. But it's not about everyone else accepting you. It's about you looking at yourself and realizing that, damn, okay, I can improve these things. This could make me feel more better about myself. And that's pretty much it. Just do the things that will make you feel good about you. Because when you feel good about you, you go out here into the world, you feel good about yourself, so you'll just naturally attract certain energy and certain people. And yeah, it's still a journey, and so far so good. I'm gonna just continue to improve myself. You know, ask the Most High for the strength to change the things that I can, and accept the things that I can't, and just continue to be a better me. So all 2019, guys, what we doing? We accepting our unattractiveness, and we improving and making ourselves better to become a more attractive version of ourselves. And that's it. Gone.